What's next?
Oh, everybody know who I want next. I want Terence Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps and I'm going to go over there and take his too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you. Man down. Strap season. I know what time it is, baby. Terence, I'm coming for that fucking belt.
All right.
Errol Spence looks like he's in phenomenal shape ahead of his much-anticipated clash with Terence Crawford. July 29th, it's about to get real chippy. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. Errol Spence Jr., he met with the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, he's from DeSoto, Texas, very close to Arlington, where the Dallas Cowboys play, Cowboys Stadium. I've had the luxury of going to Texas to go to the AT&T Stadium. In fact, it was for an Errol Spence fight. That's my first time going to AT&T Stadium. I'm a 49ers fan, by the way. Niner gang, red and gold, gold-blooded, Bay Area. But not being a Cowboys fan, it's my first time being in the AT&T Stadium. And let me tell you, it looks different on TV. You do not have a concept of how vast that building is, Jerry's World, until you go in there. So it's crazy. They say out of all the franchises, including the Lakers, I think the Lakers were number 6 or 9 on the list, but the most lucrative franchises in all sports, like NHL, MLB, NBA, NFL, it is in America, the Dallas Cowboys. So Errol Spence coming from a big state like Texas and being cool with Jerry Jones and the squad, the Dallas Cowboys, that's big, that's huge support. Now, me personally, no one's gonna say this but your boy Ego. I would have liked to see the Terence Crawford Errol Spence fight for Undisputed in that building, AT&T Stadium. But unfortunately, Terence Crawford, he was the one that said at a very early stage, before they even got negotiations, I can't go for that. No, no can do. In fact, Terence Crawford had an interview, a sit down, live in studio guest on Sean Porter's Porter Way podcast, and he said he is not fighting Errol Spence Jr. in Texas, which I find kind of funny because Terence Crawford also said in that very same podcast, he said that Errol Spence and the Charlos really don't originate from Texas, so stop calling them Texas boys. So on one hand, you're saying that Charlos are from Louisiana or whatever, wherever they were born, and you say Errol Spence was born in New York, so stop calling them Texans and stop representing Texas. But then he also said in that very same podcast that he wasn't going to fight Errol Spence in Texas. So that was kind of a contradiction, if you will, because how can you say the guy's not from there, stop repping from there, even though he was raised in Texas? Because, I mean, truth be told, like for me, I was born in New Mexico, but I was a little kid. I didn't get my game from New Mexico per se. Like I would love to go back and visit and things like that. But my actual adolescence, my teenage years, first time I kissed a girl, things like that, none of that occurred in New Mexico because I was too little. So I've been in California the longest. I also lived in England. My dad was in the military. That's what happens when you're a military brat. So I've been in California the longest. This is my home. So what is someone gonna say? Oh, you're really from New Mexico. You're not really from Cali. I mean, whatever. I think a lot of people trip off of like where you from and things like that. But to me, that's weird. That's real weird. Just because Crawford was born and, you know, spent his whole life in Omaha, that's cool. You're from Nebraska. You're Nebraskan for life. I get it. But if somebody else came to Omaha and they've been there since the age of 3 or 4 and they remained in Omaha, I mean, you're really not going to give them credit for being from there. But they went to the same schools as you. They know the same slang as you. They know the same places to eat as you, like Timeout Chicken, right? I don't know. Me personally, that's just how I've always been. I don't really get into that. I feel like if you've been in the area and you spent prime years, like learning years, like since you were a kid, since you were a teenager, etc., in that region, like LA, like people like, oh, corrupt. Exhibit. I mean, a lot of them migrated to LA very early on. Like corrupt originally is from Philly. But I digress. The bottom line is Terence Crawford said Errol ain't from Texas, the Charlos ain't from Texas, but refused to also fight Errol Spence in Texas. Now, back to the subject of this video. Errol Spence spent some time with the Dallas Cowboys team and he's preparing. So this is good promotion. Dallas Cowboys, as I said throughout this video, is a big franchise and a big organization in sports. So I love it. I love the relationship that Errol Spence has established with Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys team. It's also, I like the transfer of energies. You got athletes, elite level athletes in the NFL, and you know, you can kick different game and like routines and supplements and just help spread motivation. I also feel for promotion, you have to transcend to hit 1 million in boxing, 1 million pay-per-view buys or more. You have to transcend just the immediate hardcore boxing fan audience. And when you start dabbling with other sports or linking, you got Dallas Cowboys players and fans of them. And if they see Errol Spence, they might get curious, like, oh, he has an upcoming fight. Oh, what's this? But Ego Weight Watchers, aka EW, where I give you a look into the fighter lifestyle before, after, and progress picks, especially when they have an upcoming video. Errol Spence, the key thing that I noticed that I want you guys to take away is Errol Spence looks to be in phenomenal shape. He had the sleeveless joint on, the sleeveless shirt. He looks ripped. He had added some new tattoos from when you may have last seen him, but he looks in peak form, and that's an indication to me that he's been maintaining his weight well before the announcement of the fight, because you don't get in shape that fast. The fight was announced not too long ago, and Errol Spence already looks to be in great shape. There have been times throughout Errol's career where Errol let his weight balloon up and fluctuate. This is not one of those times, so I respect it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and the slideshows. Drop your thoughts in the comments section. Ego Weight Watchers, best in the business, often imitated but never duplicated. Let me know what you guys think. Big fight, undisputed, July 29th. Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, and Crawford's a gym rat. Errol Spence is maintaining his weight. We have a great undisputed fight. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Best in the business, and it's not even close. And I'm introducing Super Thanks right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.